day everyone, I am Arlene Bartolata, and in this presentation, I will be discussing the different learning activities that I created based on the three educational domains. These domains are the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domains. For each domain, I prepared 5 specific learning activities, and I will also explain the action verb used in each activity and why it is appropriate for that particular domain. This presentation aims to show how learning involves not only our thinking skills, but also our emotions, attitude, and even our physical abilities. With that, let me begin with a short overview of the three domains. Before presenting the activities, it is important to understand first the meaning of the three learning domains. The cognitive domain refers to our mental processes. This includes remembering, understanding, analyzing, evaluating, and applying information or knowledge. Most academic tasks fall under this domain. Next is the affective domain, which focuses on our feelings, values, attitude, and emotional responses. This domain is often observed in how we interact with people, how we respond during discussions, and how we handle responsibilities or challenges. Lastly, the psychomotor domain is related to physical movements and skills requiring hand-eye coordination or body coordination. This includes tasks that involve demonstration, manipulation, and performing actions. These three domains work together in learning. So now, let me present the activities I prepared for each one. For the cognitive domain, I prepared 5 activities that focus on thinking skills. First, I included an activity where the learner needs to summarize a short article. The verb used is summarize, which requires understanding the text and extracting only the main ideas. This clearly belongs to the cognitive domain because it involves comprehension and organization of information. Second, the learner will compare two concepts. The verb compare involves analyzing similarities and differences. This develops critical thinking, which is a cognitive skills. Third, the activity is to identify key terms in a lesson. The verb identify refers to recognizing and recalling important information, an essential cognitive process. Fourth, the student will solve a math problem. The verb solve requires reasoning, applying formulas, and logical thinking, all of which are cognitive skills. And fifth, the student will evaluate an argument. The verb evaluate is considered a higher order cognitive skill because it requires judgment based on evidence or criteria. These 5 activities collectively strengthen the learner's thinking, understanding, and problem-solving abilities. For the affective domain, the focus is on emotions, values, and attitudes. Here are my 5 affective activities. First, the learner will reflect on a group activity. The verb reflect involves analyzing personal feelings or realizations. This falls under the affective domain because it deals with internal responses and self-awareness. Second, the student will show appreciation to a classmate's work. The verb appreciate demonstrates a positive attitude and willingness to acknowledge others. Third, listening attentively during discussions uses the verb listen, which reflects respect and readiness to learn. It shows the student's emotional engagement in the learning process. Fourth, expressing support in a group. Uses the verb express, which reveals openness and cooperation. Important affective behaviors. And fifth, valuing time management uses the verb value, meaning the learner recognizes the importance of responsibility and discipline. These activities help develop positive attitudes, emotional maturity, and interpersonal skills. For the psychomotor domain, all activities involve physical skills or body coordination. First, drawing a diagram uses the verb draw, which requires fine motor skills and visual coordination. Second, performing a dance movement uses the verb perform, which clearly falls under body coordination and controlled movements. Third, writing neatly uses the verb write, which also requires control of hand movements and precisions. Fourth, demonstrating proper hand washes, using the verb demonstrate because the learner must show the actual steps through physical action. And lastly, operating a simple tool uses the verb operate, which involves manipulation and proper handling of objects. These activities build both fine and gross motor skills, making them perfect example of psychomotor learning. Summary of learning activities. First, cognitive or thinking skills includes activities such as summarizing an article, comparing concepts, identifying key terms, solving math problems, and evaluating arguments. These activities develop understanding, critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. Affective domain or emotions and attitudes includes reflecting on group tasks, showing appreciation, listening attentively, expressing support, and valuing time management. These activities promote emotional awareness, positive values, teamwork, and responsible behavior. Psychomotor or physical skills includes drawing diagrams, performing dance routines, writing neatly, demonstrating, and hand washing, and operating simple tools. These activities enhance fine and gross motor skills, coordination, and practical application of knowledge. Altogether, these 15 activities demonstrate a complete learning experience. The cognitive activities engage the mind, helping students think critically and solve problems. The affective activities involve the heart, encouraging positive attitudes, emotional awareness, and teamwork. And the psychomotor activities engage the body, developing physical skills, coordination, and practical application of knowledge. By combining these three domains, learning becomes holistic, meaning the student not only gain knowledge but also grow emotionally and physically, preparing them for real-life situations.